This time, I decided to travel to Miyazaki, a place featured in many Japanese myths. I departed from Haneda Airport. It was a very sunny day. I boarded the plane and headed to Miyazaki. Upon arrival in Miyazaki, it was drizzling slightly. The weather was very warm, with many palm trees growing around. It gave off a tropical atmosphere. I took a train to move from the airport. The train was quite empty. From the train, I could see the airport.
Thank you for riding with JR Kyushu. This train is a Hyuga.
I changed trains and headed toward Aoshima. I arrived at Aoshima. Aoshima Station is a very quiet place, with very few people around. As I approached Aoshima, I started seeing several souvenir shops. There were many stores like this. You can enjoy delicious drinks and food here. This is Aoshima. Many people were heading to Aoshima for sightseeing. It was a slightly windy day. The bridge leading to Aoshima was very beautiful. This is the famous rock formation of Aoshima. It's called Oni no Sentakuida, the Devil's Washboard. It's a truly mysterious sight created by nature. It felt very mystical. It's incredible to think that nature created this. Aoshima has a shrine. I passed through the Torii Gate to head to the shrine. I entered from the main entrance. This is the shrine. The shrine has photogenic spots like this. There are also wooden plaques with wishes written on them displayed here. Aoshima itself feels like a small jungle. In the depths of the jungle, there was a building like this. It is said that throwing a plate here brings good fortune. After visiting the shrine, I took a light walk around Aoshima. It's small enough to walk around in about 30 minutes. It was very enjoyable. It was raining a little in the distance. The area is so rich in nature that walking around is very pleasant. I spotted a crab. It was so cute. Near Aoshima, there are many places to eat. I had lunch while enjoying the ocean view. This is a shop in the Aoshima Beach Park. Although it was cloudy that day, I think the view would be stunning on a sunny day. I bought chicken, fries, and a cafe latte from this shop. I ate while gazing at the ocean. The cafe latte was particularly delicious. On the way back, I bought a mango. Mangoes are famous in Miyazaki. It was sweet, soft, and very tasty. Next, I took the train and arrived at Nobeoka Station. I stayed overnight at this station. This is the inn where I stayed. Although it was a bit old, it was well equipped. This is the room I stayed in. It was spacious enough for one person. At night, I went to a restaurant called Tonchan. The restaurant served local specialties of Nobeoka, such as sashimi and fried dishes. And everything was very delicious. This is mehikari, a Nobeoka specialty. Good night. On the second day, I took a bus from Nobeoka Station to Takachiho Gorge. You can get there directly by bus from Nobeoka Station. But it took over an hour. The view from the bus was grand and magnificent. The bus climbed higher and higher into the mountains. I arrived at Takachiho. There were many buildings around the area. This is the bus terminal. From here, I began walking. First, I explored the town. I came across a statue of a tengu. I continued walking for a while. My first destination was Takachiho Shrine. The shrine is about a kilometer away. Finally, I reached Takachiho Shrine. I entered the shrine. The shrine is surrounded by nature and is a very quiet place. After visiting the shrine, I headed to Takachiho Gorge. From here, it was another walk. The distance was a bit far, so it might be better to travel by car or taxi. There were also a few people like me walking. At Takachiho Gorge, you can see waterfalls like this. Finally, I arrived. This is Takachiho Gorge. You can see beautiful waterfalls here. You can also take a boat ride. I strolled around a bit. The area is rich in nature, with lush greenery everywhere. This is the view from within Takachiho Gorge. The rocks are eroded, creating a very mystical sight. It is also a stage for Japanese mythology. Such landscapes are rare even in Japan. It was a truly mysterious sight. You can walk along the river for a while. I was so fascinated by the uniquely eroded rocks that I kept staring at them. Although it rained a little that day, the scenery was still stunning. After visiting Takachiho Gorge, I had lunch. Takachiho is famous for its beef. The wagyu beef was incredibly delicious. After enjoying the beauty of Takachiho Gorge, I took a bus back to Nobeoka. Once I arrived in Nobeoka, I boarded a train and headed to Miyazaki City. The rural scenery visible from the train was breathtakingly beautiful. Here we are at Miyazaki Station. It's a lively area with many buildings. For dinner, I went to a restaurant called Haya. Look at this. This is chicken sashimi. In Miyazaki, the chicken is so fresh that you can enjoy it as sashimi. This is liver sashimi, and it was absolutely delicious. This is charcoal grilled chicken, a specialty in Miyazaki. Every dish I tried was truly amazing. This is sukune, a type of grilled chicken meatball. Here is the nighttime view near Miyazaki Station. Rows of lanterns illuminated the area, creating a very picturesque scene. In the shopping street, I spotted a sleeping cat. It was so adorable. On the third day, I took a train to the airport. As the airport came into view, I felt a deep sadness about leaving. Miyazaki is a warm place, rich in nature, with mystical landscapes that are featured in Japanese mythology. The scenery was awe-inspiring and unique. The food, especially the chicken dishes, was incredibly delicious, making my time there so enjoyable. Being located in the southern part of Japan, Miyazaki offers a tropical atmosphere. There were so many beautiful flowers that you wouldn't see in Tokyo. Finally, I had a chicken nanban burger before leaving. While it's heartbreaking to say goodbye, it's time to return to Tokyo. This concludes my trip. Thank you so much for watching.